Hi, welcome to my family life with Dr. Chika. I hope you enjoy your family and your day is going on well. Happy married life if you're married, and happy searching if you're still single. Search where you will find. Thank you very much for taking your time to view my video. I appreciate each and every one of you that subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, encourage what I am doing, like my videos, and make comments if you have any. Please share my videos and let other people be able to learn from what you are learning or from what you are getting from me. Because this channel is all about impartation for marriage. It's all about inspiring and motivating couples and even prospective couples for them to know the do's and don'ts in marriage, because little things that does not matter in marriage actually matters. So until when you start hearing them from me and putting them into practice, that is where you know things you do and things not to do. All right, once again, you're welcome to my family life with Dr. Chika. I wish you happy married life always. So today I'm going to be talking to you on extravagance in the family. A lot of family are making a lot of expenses that are not necessary. Okay, very wasteful living, kind of living, and squandalizing money, squandalizing income, or squandalizing whatever God has given to them to plan for their future. They're eating it in their presence. So why I choose this topic, because a lot of family live very extravagantly. They spend so much on themselves, maybe the husband or the wife or the children. Children don't know anything naturally. They operate by what they see, what they hear, and what they are being taught, or what the environment is creating for them as picture. That is what the children work on. So extravagant living is very, very bad in the family. So that's why I pick up the topic, to be able to help you to correct extravagant living. Please, if you are the husband watching this video, tell your wife about it to subscribe. If you are the wife, tell your husband, so that the family can be watching the video and also be learning at the same time and working on yourselves at the same time. That is the only way you can make impact in your family, by taking your time to watch videos, to watch this video. Thank you for watching. So extravagant goes in different ways. In so many areas, people can be extravagant in partying. People spend money in wedding. In wedding, after wedding, they start borrowing money, start begging money, start going for loaning, okay? And which is very, very bad, because they didn't plan for the wedding, either to impress people, to let people know that they have arrived, or they have money. Such is very, very bad. Extravagant in naming ceremony. Please, naming ceremony can be just people in the household, maybe with the pastor or with the priest or with the people around. It must not call the whole world for naming ceremony, while you're buying the drinks on credit, you're cooking your food on credit, and you don't even have money for it, just for people to know that you have arrived. That is very bad. Some people spend money, yes, still in child dedication. Child dedication is to dedicate a child in the church. That shouldn't put you into debt, okay? Be wise. Some people spend money in birthdays, okay? Birthday party, running birthday party, birthday clothes on credit, birthday shoes on credit, birthday makeup on credit, birthday hair on credit, hoping that they will get money from gifts. Maybe people spend money on them. At the end of the day, if the whole thing turn out not the way they expect it to be, they run in debt, and that is bad. Number two is spending money on household. A lot of family wants to get expensive furniture when they cannot afford it, either buying them on credit or taking their savings or even the last money in their accounts to buy furnitures, electronics, appliances, automobile. They are not necessary, okay? They are not. Just make sure that you go for affordability, things that you can afford, things that your income can cover. Don't live beyond your income, or don't live beyond what you can afford. Is very, very bad. Like, so many people have cars in their family, maybe have four, five, six. They are not necessary, okay? Three car is okay, depends on how large is the family. Maybe have a casual car that used to move up and down. Maybe have an office car, have car for children, have car for maybe occasion once in a while. But parking cars in the compound and doing nothing for you, and like driving up and down, wasting resources, wasting money, they are not necessary. Just go for things, be contented, okay? Go for things that you can control. Then some people have like bathtub, jacuzzi. They are not bad. After all, jacuzzi eases stress and muscle pain. They are not bad, but don't do it because of competition. Don't do it because friends are doing it because you have the money and you need it. Okay. Number three is why wives. Wives, please save money for your husband. There is this woman that the money. I think this man told me this story in I think in 2003 when she got married. All the money, like when the husband gives her money to go to market, the balances she keeps them at the cupboard. There's a cupboard she made in the family separately for herself. She keeps the money for like many years, like 10. Like her husband will give her money, she come back to the market, she keeps the money, she come back to the market, she keeps the money. So that woman make that savings for like she made that savings for over 10 years and the husband didn't know. So the husband did the importation of stockfish, and it happened that the ship capsized and everything was into the ocean. And there was nothing for the family because the family took loan from the bank. It was the money that the wife saved after many years, over 10 years, that saved that man from losing his properties in the hands of the bankers. So that is it. You save for your husband. You can do that secretly to surprise him. Okay. Every wise woman should save money for their husbands. Don't say, why will I? No, try. You must be a wise spender. Don't scandalize your husband's money. Be a wise spender. Some women like to buy high price items to prove to their friends that they have arrived, or maybe to show to their sisters or brothers-in-laws that they can afford expensive things in their homes. Some on children, they are not necessary. Scandalizing money, they are not necessary. Okay. Number four is extravagant husbands. Now you scandalize this money because you feel you're making it chifomego. Therefore, you have the right to scandalize it. This is your money, but you have to be careful over it so that in the future you don't start begging. Because I've seen a lot of people, multi-millionaires, that are begging for money after 15 to 20 years of scandalizing what God have given to them, and they didn't keep an account or keep record of whatever they're doing with that money. They didn't go for their basic needs. They were busy doing chifomego and all Kaome one, and all the money got finished. Another one is needless cars for your children. They are not necessary. You have to allow your children to get to 18 years old, allow them to develop mentally, spiritually, and academically before giving them cars. Okay? Don't start life for your children with cars. It's wrong. You're not giving them the right steps. It's even better for them to buy that car by themselves. And when they become productive, when their life become meaningful at a particular age, you can give them whatever they ask for. Then you know they can control it at that time. Wasteful upkeeps. Why are you giving them upkeeps that are wasteful? Wasting them, they're not doing anything with those money. And it's terrible. It's terrible, okay? Lavishing money on their girlfriends, lavishing money, buying cars, by renting houses for their girlfriends, their cars. There are even some girls that buy cars for their boyfriends with their fathers or mothers' money. Okay? And you don't know how much. Another one is when you don't know how much your children pay for tuition fees. Like my daughter, when my daughter was in first year, I went to her school, and she told me that most of the northerners, the students from northerners in her school, tell their parents that they pay school fees first term, second term, third term, the way they were paying in secondary school. And that's because it's that amount. So these children collect first term, that's how they do it from their parents. 2.5 million, textbook 100,000. This textbook, according 100,000, apart from the school fees, 100,000 according to the number of textbooks. And these children also, sorry that I'm calling them children, these students also collect money for several things. So by the time they finish making their calculation of school things alone, 5 million is gone for a term. Meanwhile, it's supposed to be 2 semesters for a year. So you have to check what your children are doing with money. So they go to school, they buy different kind of you should know what they're buying for their girlfriends, throwing parties up and down. Please, they are not necessary. They are not necessary. Instead, invest wisely with that money. You can even build house or buy properties for them with that money instead of giving it for them to be lavishing like that. Why don't you invest it in properties with their names? Get to know their tuition fees. So let's look at it. You have to let know how your children pay their school fees from primary school to secondary school to university. Find out how much are they supposed to be spending. You are helping them, okay? Because one day they're going to be parent like you, and they will look back and see that you have really done good for their lives. So don't let them live wasteful life because you feel you can afford that bill. It's very, very wrong. You're endangering their lives. Dangers of extravagant living. One, prodigal living. Just as I've explained now, stealing secretly from you. Your children will be stealing your money secretly from you, labeling it on your house helps or your drivers that they are the ones stealing your money. Okay? Desperation for wealth, being Yahoo, doing all kind of, they can even use your hair to do the Yahoo. So doing all kind of thing to make sure that they survive in life. Being fraudulent, doing all kind of thing, desperation. Number four is future vulnerability. To start borrowing money, they will start borrowing money because they don't know how. There was no foundation for them to know how to live, okay, with that money. Number five, it makes them proud. They become proud children. They can never read in such a situation. They're always showing off and always partying. It delays their destiny, and definitely it will destroy their destiny. Always in desperate states, always looking for money. Either they're selling their shoes or they're selling their bags, laptop, they're selling cars. They will even sell your own car because you laid that foundation for them. Always in desperate state, just as I said now. Family future bankruptcy is endangering the family for that. Future emptiness, the family will become empty, ending up in village. I used to be a daughter of a very wealthy man. When I mean wealthy, in the 80s, you can imagine how old I am. In the 80s, my father used to be the most wealthiest man in Aba. And it's quite unfortunate that the first son squanderized everything. As a result of everything I'm mentioning now, and we find ourselves we find ourselves where others are finding themselves. So my story is part of those stories that family have that experience of emptiness. Thank God that I'm not in the village, that I am here. So another one is insecurity. You're exposing yourself to evil attentions and armed robbers and a lot of things and future regrets. You can never come out from this kind of regrets. Okay, I'm not regretting because I'm not my brother. I'm doing well. So factors that causes extravagant living is pride. When somebody is proud, they want to show off, do all one bed, let everybody know that you have arrived. Throwing lavish partying that are not necessary. Greed, when you are greedy, when you are doing contention with other people, you want to show up. Comparison, lack of plan, lack of vision, when you don't have vision. All this kind of thing I'm complaining about is all about people without vision, but I'm helping you to put your life together. When people are lusting for something, when people are into competition and social climax, you want to get there. You want to get there by all means, and it's dangerous. So solution to this is: number one, if you believe that your extravagant living is spiritual, attack it. Number two, watch my videos on family budgets. Please watch my video on family budgets and find out what are your basic needs. Go for your basic needs. You have to be financially disciplined. If you are the husband, if you are the wife, if you are the children, be financially disciplined. It's very, very important. It will help you also to raise a beautiful generation. Okay. Be satisfied with what you have. Go for things that you can afford. Don't go for every occasion. Don't do every ashebi because you're buying clothes, you're buying shoes, you're buying bag, you're making hair, and that you're paying for your makeup. So at the end, you're spending that money. That money can fetch you some other things. Okay, live by your income. Don't live above your income. Create employment. If you have that kind of money to spend, why don't you create employment? Why don't you create an office? Why don't you go into farming? Why don't you go into something with that money? Why don't you go into something? Put smiles on people's face and let that money be yielding dividends instead of squandalizing it and wasting it on the streets. Okay, satisfaction with yourself. You have to be satisfied with yourself. That is the solution. Be satisfied. Be okay. Appreciative to God Almighty for the things that God has given to you. and invest in people. Just as I said before, that is the best thing you can do for yourself. I hope I have said so much to help you understand what I mean by extravagant living in the family, and I want you to stop it from now. I want you to change. Okay, pray over it. If you believe that is beyond you, pray over it, and God Almighty will help you. But go and watch my video on family budget so that you will know how to plan your life. I have video for different things, different occasion and different season in my channel. Look for the video to control this attitude so that you can be the better you. Okay, so I wish you a happy married life if you're married. If you're single and still searching, I wish you happy searching. Search well, you will find. Like my videos, subscribe to my channel if you have not, and share my videos. Let someone else enjoy what you're enjoying. Of course, you're enjoying. All right, God bless you so much. I love you. Bye.